What's up guys, Eric Martinez here.
What's up guys, Chris Martinez.
And in today's video, we want to show you guys our 3 steps to building an online fitness coaching business. So before I get into those 3 steps, I promise you I will get into those, but I really want to just emphasize that to watch the entire video. This is only going to be 40 minutes. I promise you, Chris and I will not try to talk more than 40 minutes, even though we can, but I just really have to emphasize to watch this entire video, really listen to the 3 steps that we talk about, and most importantly, take notes and take action. That's why we are doing this video, because we want you guys to see the possibilities of what you can do with an online business and really stop trading time for dollars, stop with the client cancellations, create more freedom for yourself and your family, and just think bigger going forward with your businesses and create more revenue streams. So watch the entire video, because if you can't sit there for 40 minutes and watch all the great stuff that we're going to give you guys, then you're not serious about starting an online business. You're just not. And I have to be brutally honest. I tell this to all my coaching clients that are in our program as well too, that if you can't sit there and watch a 40-minute video and apply those action steps, then you're not ready to go online. You're not. So please watch the entire video. I promise you guys will get a lot out of this, and most importantly, take action after this video.
All right, so before we get into step 1 and Eric takes it away, I just want to let you guys know that we have actually had our online fitness coaching business for the past 8 years. We've sustained it for over 8 years, 6 figures, and now we're helping people build their online 6-figure businesses, through personal trainers and gym owners, to create more revenue stream, more time, more freedom, and to be able to play the longer game going forward with this. Okay, so we do have the credibility to do this, and with these 3 steps, it's been literally for the past decade of literally spending over $250,000 worth of mistakes, hiring mentors, being in masterminds, business conferences, VIP days, the whole shebang. So please take these 3 steps serious, and hit pause if you have to, hit replay, watch the video a couple of times, because there's a lot of gold in this that can really help you out.
All right, enough of that. So let's get into the 3 steps on how to build your online fitness coaching business, okay? So step number 1, when you're building your online fitness coaching business, I like to start with and encourage KLT, right? So you might be thinking, what does KLT stand for? So that stands for Know, Like, Trust, or you could even use the acronym Know, Love, Trust, right? In today's era, we are in what's called an interactive marketing world, right? So once again, interactive marketing world. We're no longer in a direct marketing world where we sit there and just sell to people right off the bat. We don't sit there and do snail mail anymore. We don't have like a link we send to people and just say, buy now. It doesn't work like that. So we live in an interactive marketing world where people want to interact with us. They want to get to know us. They want to get to like us. And most importantly, they want to trust us. That's how we turn people into buyers, right? So if you could think of, how do I turn a stranger into a friend, into a buyer via social media, then you're going to be golden. That's the number 1 way I really encourage people to really sit there and take their business online when it comes to their fitness coaching business. And most importantly, you have to just buy into that mindset, to where you have to put out good, valuable content, right? That's intentional, value-based, and shareable content that people are going to just really gravitate towards you and be like, wow, I can imagine if this person was my coach, right? So again, when you're putting out great content, it has to be geared towards know, like, trust. That's how you get buyers, okay?
All right, so let's get into social media, guys. So once you understand KLT, you see the pen? We want to be able to utilize KLT to the maximum with social media. If you can scoot over just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So within social media, I like talking about basically 3 or actually 4 pillars within social media that's going to get you guys the best bang for your buck, okay? So the first one is obviously Facebook. The second one is Instagram. Third one is YouTube, and I'm going to say the 4th one is podcasts, okay? So the whole reason why you need to sit there and really emphasize social media, and why we put this in step 1, is because the only way that you're going to get people to know, like, and trust you is to be on social media these days, especially if you're an online fitness coach. This isn't a gym where it's like you guys are going to have foot traffic coming in, or you guys are going to have a lot of referrals and word of mouth like that, like in a normal gym, right? Sure, that could help out online as well too, but even gyms these days are going onto social media because they're catching on. Everybody's on their phones, right? So you have to be on social media if you're going to build an online fitness coaching business. No doubt about it. So really already like have that mindset that you're going to have to be on social media. And from there, I really recommend going on these 4 big monsters we talk about here in social media. And Facebook, because you can do a lot of targeting on there once you get to that point with the ads and all that stuff. Facebook groups are great as well too. Instagram's a monster right now just because there's literally 6 neighborhoods within Instagram. There's standalone posts with videos, there's Instagram stories, Instagram TV, Instagram Live, your highlight reels, and the DM. So 6 different spots you guys can be posting content in Instagram.
A lot of different avenues.
YouTube's a monster itself because it's video, right? So that's the fastest way to build KLT is video because people are going to get to know, like, and trust you very fast. They're going to see your facial expressions, hear your personality. They're going to resonate with you or not, right? So YouTube's a huge monster. It's the second biggest search engine optimization on Google as well too. And then podcasting, I call it a social media platform as well too because audio is getting very big. People can multitask and they can be working and doing different stuff and hearing you inside their earbuds, right? And they can get to know, like, and trust you that way as well too, okay? So once you guys buy into these 4 monsters, the next thing is you want to sit there and position yourself, okay? The way to do that is through social media, through putting out actually great content like Eric talked about, valuable, shareable, and intentional content, okay? Because you want to position yourself as that authority within the online fitness coaching world, okay? And first of all, I don't want to get into this now, but we'll talk about this a little bit later in the video. You have to sit there and find a niche, and you have to sit there and find a specialty to differentiate yourself because that's the whole point of doing social media, being very intentional and positioning yourself as that celebrity status go-to person in that specialty to differentiate yourself.
And I just want to interject on this point too because the positioning part is so important when you are building an online fitness coaching business, especially within social media because again, I know you might be even a personal trainer at a big box gym right now, a commercial gym. I was there before, and I'm not saying, quit your job and go online. I'm saying that maybe you could think about building a hybrid, right? Which I encourage to all of my students to continue working with clients in person and then build your online business as well too. That's 2 revenue streams you can have right there, and you can funnel in your in-person clients to your online platform, which is gold. So if you're doing that right now, you're in a great position. Also, when it comes to the positioning part and just creating valuable, intentional, and shareable content, we all have a unique story, right? We all can differentiate each other. The market is not saturated like people think, and people gravitate to certain trainers, certain coaches for you. They buy you, right? So I want you to remember that they're buying you, they're not buying coaching. So spread your message out there, be yourself, give good content, be real on social media, and I promise you, you're gonna turn those strangers to friends to buyers.
Yep, and we'll talk a lot more about this later on when we let you guys know
Absolutely.
about the personal mentorship program and how we do all these type of things in our live calls 2 times per month, okay? And really the last thing to kind of wrap up the social media part is you're doing this because you want to sit there and brand yourself going forward, okay? Because when somebody comes to like your Instagram page, your Facebook page, your YouTube channel, that's the immediate perception they're going to get of you, okay? Because you guys want to position yourself as that go-to person with that specialty that you guys can uniquely solve their problem with, okay? So always remember, you want to sit there and always work on your branding through social media because that's the perception, that's the way you position yourself. And you know what, these days, guys, I know there's a lot of coaches out there that say that, you know what, it doesn't really matter about the numbers that you have on social media. All you need is like, 500 to 1,000 strong tribe. I'm not going to sit there and argue against that because it is true to a certain extent, but there is always 2 sides to the coin. So the other side of the coin is, yes, the numbers do matter. Okay, just think about it. If you're going to go look for a business coach and somebody has 200 followers and the other one has 10,000 followers and has more credibility and they position themselves a little bit better, right? Who are you going to probably hire? Okay, just think about it logically. So the numbers do matter. You got to get your numbers up in social media because people do have that perception these days when they're looking around for online fitness coaches, and it's just the reality of it. Okay, so really take social media serious, like we talked about. Understand KLT, know, like, trust. Work on these 4 different monsters within social media. Understand the branding aspect, the credibility aspect, the celebrity status, the positioning, all that stuff.
And again, too, these are the type of things that we teach in our personal mentorship program where it shows positioning, how to build more KLT, how to sit there, put together social media calendars, how to build authority. All this stuff is in there. We do live calls. We bring in social media experts. We have different blueprints. So I want you guys to just understand that this first step in building your online coaching business is, important when it comes to social media, KLT, and all the 4 monsters that Chris talked about.
All right, so in step 2, we're going to be talking about the online fitness business coaching framework. Okay, now with this framework, I actually got this from my mentor, Alex Mayer. Okay, so again, I always highly recommend following frameworks instead of somebody being like, you know what, you have to do it this exact single way. This is the exact blueprint. If you do it any other way, you're completely wrong. And that's a black and white type of thinking, which I don't like because in business, when you're building your online fitness coaching business, it's not going to be black and white like that. There's going to be a lot of gray areas, a lot of testing, a lot of ups and downs within it, right? So follow a framework, okay? And that's why I'm going to show you guys this important step that we teach our inner circle students in our personal mentorship program, what we talk about in the live calls, what I learned from my mentor, and why this framework works so good if you're going online as an online fitness coach.
Exactly.
Okay? So in this first one, you want to break it up into 3 sections. So the first one is mechanics, the second one is strategy, and the third one is people, okay? So what this first one is actually lead gen, okay? So within the mechanics, step 1 is lead generation. So you got to figure out, how am I going to get my leads, okay? Again, so if we go back to step 1, we talked about a lot of social media platforms within that, right? That's a great way to sit there and get started on getting your guys' leads for your online coaching business, okay? So many different ways to do that. So many creative things you could do within social media. The second way is obviously referrals too. If you're a personal trainer right now, sometimes you have the best of both worlds and an advantage if you're a personal trainer starting off, because you can funnel your clients in person to your online platform. That's the best way to do it.
I was going to say that, just what I said about earlier, if you are in that position where you're working for a gym right now, I mean, it's a great position because you already have a ton of leads and you have a Rolodex of past clients and current clients.
Exactly. So once you have a lead generation type of strategy to be able to get clients in, that's great. The second step within the mechanics is your lead capture, okay, or lead conversion. We'll just say lead conversion. So within lead conversion, you know, there's a lot of ways to, you know, convert your guys' leads online. So it all depends on the route that you want to go. We like teaching our inner circle students and in our personal mentorship program about building an application funnel to be able to get people to see the VSL, get to know, like, trust you within that video sales letter. Then there's copy on the bottom, and then there's transformation pictures to show social proof, your USP up at the top that shows, you know, what differentiates you, what your specialty is, how you can solve their problem. And if they're interested, they click a button that takes them an application form. You hop on the phone with them, you talk about your services.
Yeah, and I just want to just interject on that too, because just think about this. Let's say you were to go and work with somebody and you saw them on Instagram. They had amazing content. You built that know, like, trust factor. But you're still like, okay, I need to invest in this person. And then you had one person that had a coaching application with tons of good, you know, messaging, good copy, good case studies, testimonials. So you're like, wow, I'm blown away. But then you had the other coach that didn't have any of that. He just says, oh, just DM me, let's do an email, I'll send you my information. Which person are you more likely to hire, right? The person that has that coaching application, because the authority, the positioning, they actually have all that social proof of case studies and testimonials. So that's why it's so important, and that's why we encourage that to our students in our personal mentorship program to build those coaching applications when they go online.
100%. So once you guys have the lead generation, you guys have the lead conversion, the lead capture, okay? The third thing is you guys want to work on LTVC optimization. So lifetime value of a customer optimization. So I always tell this to my inner circle students as well too in the personal mentorship program, that it costs a lot more money to sit there and acquire new clients, okay? You can't have that mindset where it's like, oh, I'm always like trying to get the next client, the next client, the next client, because you're going to burn yourself out, number one. Number two, you're going to sit there and waste a lot of money. Number three, you guys are going to lose all the attention on your current clients. And the whole thing about having an online fitness coaching business is to retain those clients, because you want to turn them into lifetime valuable customers going forward, okay? So after you get the lead generation down, the lead conversion, then we figure out a system and a process. How do we increase that LTVC and optimize it to really, really have your clients hang on? And then, you know, they get wowed about you. You shower them with customer service. You get them great results. And then they're going to go rave about you guys on social media to your friends, and then the referrals are going to start pouring in that way, okay? Anything to add on that?
No, pretty spot on.
Okay. So once you guys got the mechanics down, lead gen, lead conversion, the LTVC optimization,
Yeah.
the second part of this is your actual strategy, okay? So within strategy, the first part of this is actually your guys' product stacking, okay? So how do we figure out making products to where we stack them well, okay, within an online fitness coaching business? So the thing that I see a lot of people make mistakes is they don't understand, you know, the whole business side of, you know, product stacking. They'll sit there and be like, you know what, I'm going to sit there and do coaching, then I'm going to do group coaching, then I'm going to do a one-off program, then I'm going to do ebooks, then I'm going to do a course, then I'm going to do a member site, then I'm going to do XYZ, right? You see, they're getting ahead of themselves way too much. You know, we always teach to stabilize, optimize, and expand a OneCore offer, okay?
Exactly.
Once you do that though, then you have to have a really good system on how to product stack, right? So what is the next program or product that needs to be made that makes sense to be able to stack it, right? Whether we're doing an upsell or whether we're doing a downsell to that core product, okay? So you have to understand how to stack your products correctly and then build a funnel out and then be able to get that out to people to have it make sense and make it into a money-making machine, okay? Now the second part is your guys' we'll say competitor dynamics, okay? So in the online fitness coaching world, just like if you're a personal trainer, just like if you're a gym owner, you guys have competition, right? If anybody sits there and says, you know what, I don't have competition, I'm the only one doing it, just walk away from people like that. It's bullshit. Everybody has competition at the end of the day, okay? And it's good to have competition, it really is, because that's why we teach our clients, how do you create that blue ocean to where you can separate yourself? How do you create that specialty that differentiates you from every other single coach out there that says, I'm an online coach, I just did a show, so I'm gonna go teach people how to build a meal plan and you follow it, and then now I'm an online coach, now I can make some money, right? How do we differentiate from those type of people? Because we're teaching people to be world-class online fitness coaches, build a long-term sustainable business, and have a good reputation to help people make this place, make the world a better place by really increasing their physical and mental health. Okay, so how do we do that? We do that by researching some of our competitors. We do a blue ocean strategy to figure out what are your unique advantages to be able to sit there and create that differentiation and that specialty as a coach. I like to say we all have that unique superpower, so we just have to figure that out, create that USP, unique selling proposition. How do you solve a problem differently than other people to where they're going to gravitate towards you and want to work with you only? And I love how you said the blue ocean strategy, because that's something that we teach heavily in our personal mentorship program. We have live experts come in for those calls. We do calls on that twice per month, and it's like that's the latest cutting edge stuff that you need to be on top of, and you need to sit there and position yourself with as an online coach today.
Absolutely.
Now the third step within strategy is, your brand story. Okay? So kind of like what we talked about in step one about social media and really kind of positioning yourself as that expert, that celebrity status to solve somebody's problem, within the specialty that you do, and really working on your brand so that people come and see that that's the perception that they want to be a part of. You have to sit there and have some sort of story brand behind why you're doing this. Why did you want to be an online fitness coach? Why did you want to sit there and help specifically XYZ and go into that blue ocean in that specialty instead of going everywhere else where everybody else goes within the online fitness coaching scope? And again, great point, but that goes back to what I said earlier. People are going to buy you. They're not buying coaching, they're buying what you're doing. So don't be afraid to sit there and message your huge why, your movement, why you get up every morning to do this, right? So don't be afraid to do that. That's the beauty of having an amazing social media platform to where we can just reach thousands of people, and that's all it takes. So don't be afraid to sit there and put your story out there and brand yourself the way you want to do that. Exactly. That's something exactly we teach. We have an exercise inside the personal mentorship program where we help you guys bring that story out, because it's so important to have your story out there. That's what makes you unique. That's what makes you your personal brand that nobody can ever sit there, replace, or take away, okay? All right, so there is no competition. now on people, okay? So the first person within people is you, okay? And I remember my mentor talked about having a CEO mindset, okay? So when you get started as an online fitness coach, let's face it, you don't have a massive team behind you at that point. It's you by yourself, okay? So you have to have that CEO mindset. You have to wear a lot of hats. And it's okay to have that, but that's why we have this personal mentorship program too, so that you have the support, the strategy, the systems to not feel like you're on an island by yourself, okay? But I know what it's like being by myself, and he knows what it's like being by ourselves too, until we hired mentors and invested in masterminds and programs as well too. But you have to start building the habits. You have to start building the lifestyle that you want around the business. You have to sit there and start taking care of your physical and mental health. You have to sit there and do so many different things to be able to get that CEO mindset. And once you have that mindset, once you take care of yourself and understand yourself and your mission, you have your lifestyle that you want, then you can go out and start building a team, because you can be a leader after that. Anything out of that? Whew, that was great. But I like to just say too that the CEO mindset to me is like having a six-pack in the brain. It really is, because
It's being emotionally fit, it's being physically fit, mentally fit, and spiritually fit. And that's really what it takes, to be a business owner, to go online, because there's going to be a series of ups and downs, right? It's going to be a roller coaster, and that's okay. But that's why you have a great, surrounding system, a great environment, great personal mentors like Chris and I. That's why we're here, always there for our clients when they feel like discouraged, when they feel like they want to quit. That's why we're there to pick them up. So as long as you're able to acquire that CEO mindset, I promise you, it's not going to happen overnight, but you will. With our help, you guys are going to be amazing, amazing online fitness coaches.
All right, now the second step in people is your team. Okay? So when you get to that point, you guys are going to be able to build a team, whether that's a virtual assistant, whether that's a personal assistant person, whether that is a CPA, whether that's a project manager, whether that's a video editor, podcast editor, somebody that helps you out with your social media management, marketing, lead generation, whatever, right? The sky's the limit on what the team can be, but at some point you're going to have to start hiring some people out to get some help, because you can't run the show when you scale your online fitness business by yourself and be good at what you exactly do, okay? Now the last one within people is your customers, okay?
Whew,
That's
that's
back to what we talked about, the lifetime value of customer optimization. You got to take care of your customers. You got to get them results. You have to shower them with what we call Ritz-Carlton-like hotel type of service, right? So where it's like they came to you for a reason, they're going to rave about you, and that's what's going to build your brand, is taking care of your customers, putting them at the forefront, getting them results within their online, within their fitness and health coaching,
And lead to referrals.
and then just treating them like actual genuine people, to where it's like they're not behind a computer screen, right? You're actually doing video with them, audio. You're actually taking a general interest in their life, asking about their family.
And that brings a great point, because I get a lot of first-time people that are, actual trainers in the gym, and they're always saying to me, well, online coaching is not the same as one-to-one coaching. And I get that. That's a great argument. There isn't that face-to-face human interaction. There isn't. But that's where you come in and you separate yourself as the coach, and you give this client the best experience possible that you can through technology, right? So video calls, text messaging, audio messages. I mean, there's so many different platforms nowadays to where you can make it a real good experience and build a nice relationship with your clients to really separate yourself and have them rave about you and just really refer you out to other people. So don't ever think that you can't sit there and build that amazing relationship like you can one-to-one and with online. So you guys ready for step number 3 in building your online fitness coaching business? If you have stuck this far with us, I give you guys a huge high five through the video. You're awesome. I mean, you're serious. You're a serious action taker, so you're almost there. So number 3, the number 3 step into building your online fitness coaching business is your OneCore offer. Now, we talked a little bit about this earlier in the video, but I really want to go more in depth on this because it really, really is important. And Chris and I made this mistake starting off on our online coaching business, where we didn't have that OneCore offer, and we sat there and kept building out tons and tons of different programs, different offers, to where it was just a mess. But again, that goes back to ego, not having mentorship, a whole lot of other stuff. And that's why we are business mentors now, trying to save personal trainers those same mistakes. So when it comes to your OneCore offer as an online fitness coaching business, you really just want to just hammer down what that is, right? So maybe you just want to sit there and offer just training and coaching, just exercise. Maybe you just want to sit there and coach people with their nutrition. Maybe you want to do both, training and nutrition. That's great. Maybe you want to offer small group training. Maybe you don't want to do that. So just understand and figure out what that OneCore offer is that you want to sit there and offer as your business and services, and most importantly, stabilize it, optimize it, and expand it. So what I mean by that is, when you have that core offer, we want to stabilize that offer by just really testing it out, seeing if people are buying into that OneCore offer. Okay, that's stabilizing it. Then, how do we optimize it? We want to sit there and see if we can just get more volume going to that one offer. Then, once we get all that good volume, we have 20, 30, 40 clients that you're serving online with that OneCore offer, optimizing, then we can sit there and expand it, because that offer is tested and proven that people want it, they love it, they're raving about it. So now it's time to think, how do I free up more time for myself, right? Because I can only take on so many clients. I only have so much of me, so much bandwidth. So I need to sit there and expand my business and have more offers. And that's where we talked about in step 2 about under the strategy of really understanding product stacking, because we didn't understand and we made so many mistakes. We tried to build like 5 or 6
products at once and didn't understand how to stack them, take advantage of them, stuff like that. So really understand what Eric said about stabilize, optimize, and expand, because once you get to the expand point, you can think about that second product that you want to stack on top of it, and then start testing that out, and then stabilize, optimize. That's how you keep doing it, right?
And again, we have a whole lesson on this. It goes even more in depth in our personal mentorship program, to where it's just, how do you do A? How do you do B? How do you do C? How do you really sit there and do this right and put yourself in a position to succeed for the long haul?
Yeah, so let me give you guys an example of how you guys can stabilize, optimize, and expand a OneCore offer that we really help a lot of people out in our personal mentorship program, okay? So we help a lot of personal trainers and gym owners, and we really specialize in the one-to-one online fitness coaching, because we've been doing that for literally the past decade, okay, and worked with thousands of clients around the world. So we have a lot of knowledge on how to do this, okay? So let me take you back into the example I gave you of building a coaching application page, right? So you have a landing page that you guys build. You guys have your specialty at the top of it, what differentiates you, how you can solve somebody's problem uniquely and differently, okay? And then right in the middle, right there, you have a VSL, video sales letter, of basically who you are, kind of talking about your story, your pretty much your why behind your movement, how you can solve somebody's problem uniquely and through that specialty that you guys have. On the bottom, you guys have a little bit of copy on there, what your program offers, some testimonials for social proof that you can help people out, you've gotten people results, and then a link right there that takes them to an application, and you have them fill out a short survey, and then that takes them to a call link right there to where you can set up a phone call. After that, once you have that coaching application, you really have to sit there and understand that I'm a salesman at that point, okay? A lot of personal trainers and gym owners don't like that. They feel it's sleazy, but it's not. Sales is basically at the very top. It is serving at its highest level.
Absolutely.
Serving. You're serving somebody at that point because you have literally the vehicle to get them to the end destination, to solve
a
their
solution to their problem.
And you're adding value by changing their physical health, their mental health, so they can be better in all areas of life. That's how you have to look at it, reframe your mindset, okay? So after that, you have to really get good at sales, whether that's a script, whether that's understanding people's personality types, whether that's learning how to talk to people, persuade them a little bit, and then closing deals. And then, how are you guys going to close the deals? On the phone? Are you going to get on Zoom? Are you guys going to do it through email? There's a lot of different ways to close the sales. Or you can do it in person if they're local. So many different ways to do that. That's exactly what we teach in our personal mentorship program. That's why we do the live calls 2 times a month to answer these type of questions and do actual role play with sales and stuff like that, okay? So that's my best advice when it comes to figure out your core offer, stabilize, optimize, expand, try the coaching application. If not, try a different offer. There's so many different ways to build a revenue stream online within online fitness coaching. And then the third one is really understand that you're a salesperson and get that down.
Are almost done. I told you we'd keep it under 40 minutes. I think it's about 40 minutes, right?
That, yeah.
But hopefully these 3 steps to building your online fitness coaching business were helpful. Like I said in the beginning, if you took notes, awesome, fist pump, but most importantly, take action. That's why we're giving out these type of tips, this information, because we want to see you guys succeed. We wouldn't be doing this video otherwise. So take action on everything that you guys learned today, and I promise you guys, not only have you guys expanded your mindset by watching this entire video and seeing the different possibilities that you could have with an online fitness coaching business, acquiring more freedom, not trading time for dollars anymore, not having to deal with client cancellations, and building multiple revenue streams. So take action on what we teach today.
Yeah, so guys, obviously we gave so much value within this video, and like Eric said, take action. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to take action on this. Stop it, replay it, take notes, and actually put it into practice and start their online fitness coaching business. So that's freaking awesome, right? Now there's going to be other people as well too. They're going to need a little bit more help, and that's why we have this personal mentorship program, the Online Fitness Coaches Personal Mentorship Program that we created, because we know there's people out there that need our help. And like we said, we have the credibility, we have the experience to be able to help you guys out. We've been into this basically for close to 10 years. Started out as personal trainers for 3 years, then transitioned online for close to over 8 years now, right? So,
and most importantly, just to add to that, we care. We care as coaches. If you look at all of our case studies and testimonials at the bottom, with everybody that we've coached within our Dynamic Inner Circle program, they will tell you, first and foremost, Chris and Eric are real. They care. They're going to do everything they can to put you in a position to succeed.
Absolutely. And again, we've spent and literally made over $250,000 worth of mistakes this past decade trying to do all this stuff by ourselves. But it wasn't until we hired mentors, invested in masterminds, invested into programs to be able to learn all this stuff and to be able to serve you guys and help you guys not make the same mistakes as well too. So that's why we want to sit there and present to you guys the Online Fitness Coaching Personal Mentorship Program, right? So what we do with this program is basically you have lifetime access to this program.
Lifetime access.
access when you guys invest in this program, okay? And it's $997. $997. It's not a huge arm and a leg. It's not 5K. It's not 10K. It's $997. And I'm sorry, if you're an aspiring online fitness coach, and if you're a personal trainer or gym owner and you want to create more time, more freedom, more influence, and if you can invest $997 for yourself to be able to get started on your online fitness coaching business, to be able to create more revenue, create more time, more freedom, more impact, I don't know what to tell you guys. I guess this program's not for you guys.
Yeah, and you ultimately don't want it bad enough. And to get us as your personal mentors that have been through all this stuff, that have helped all of our other clients succeed, I mean, that's a great investment for you guys. So if you guys are super serious about, taking your business online, doing it the right way, then I really encourage you guys to check out our personal mentorship program.
Yeah,
and
let me just stop really quick.
Go ahead.
This personal mentorship program, I'm very passionate about this because it's not another course. There's courses out there that people are helping personal trainers, do something very similar, but I don't like saying similar because it's not another course to where it's like, here, take the course, you do week 1, 2, 3, and then after that you're like, okay, well, what do I do after that, right? There's no personal mentorship, you can't ask questions, there's no live interaction. So that's why we want to differentiate ourselves and have the personal mentorship side of things, okay? We want to give you guys the latest cutting edge info with the live calls that we do, what we're learning from our mentors, what we're spending thousands of dollars on marketing, sales, branding, to test things out on social media as well too, and share it with you guys in this, this program within the live calls.
And within the live calls, we're actually bringing on our mentors to teach you guys lessons and give you their perspective. And you guys have access to that member site for replays, to take notes, lifetime access, $997.
Yep.
So I want to just show you guys, some of the big bonuses. I want to show you guys some of the bonuses that we have in our personal mentorship program. So the first bonus is you get our 8-week fitness business course, right? So that is something that is jam-packed with all of our training, nutrition, liability, and agreement templates. We have a lot of social media experts on there. We have, lessons on, your why, your purpose, personal branding, so many different things, 20 videos on how to be a better coach and nurture your community and customer service. So you guys are going to get that as a bonus. You guys are also going to get how to be an online coach, right? That's another course you guys get in this bonus. And there's one thing, to building a business. You can build a business, but if you are a shitty coach, I'm sorry, then you're not going to sit there and be profitable. You're not going to get people to know, like, trust you. You're not going to get the lifetime value customers that we talked about earlier. So you have to be a great coach on top of building a business. So you guys get access to that as well too. And then also, you guys get our scripts. You get our templates, like I mentioned, and we're always constantly going to be updating this personal mentorship program. So again, we said lifetime value. You're going to get the 2 live calls per month with us. We have an expert that comes on, our mentors. You guys are going to get the courses, the scripts, everything's going to be done for you guys. Lifetime access. The last bonus you're going to get is a 14-day transformation challenge framework, right? So this is something that we teach our students in the program right away to make their money back with the investment, get profitable as an online coach by running a 14-day challenge or transformation. And it's already there, done for you. There's a PDF with steps how to do it. It's crazy. But that's the type of stuff that Chris and I are teaching in this program. We saw that there was a need for this program, and we came up with a solution. So again, guys, lifetime access to this amazing personal mentorship program, having access to Chris and I for lifetime. I mean, that's a pretty sweet deal.
Yeah, and again, I need to just keep hammering this home, that this online fitness coaching, personal mentorship program is not another course.
Exactly.
It really is the most complete type of package program that you have out there. I don't see anybody else that has this complete package. They have courses, but again, it's not a course, okay? I would never tell you guys to go buy bonus 1 or bonus 2 by themselves because they're courses. They're just bonuses you guys get to make you guys better, right? But this is the complete package that you need if you're looking to go online as a personal trainer or gym owner, okay? And then so secondly, also, you get 2 live calls every single month, get access to us, Q&A, we bring an expert on as well too. In the other week, you always get a lesson that we're teaching you guys something on social media, how to make more money, how to create more influence, how to be a better coach. And you guys get an exercise with that as well too, like a downloadable PDF to make you to be able to do the exercise. And then the third week, we actually do an audio video nugget, which is a personal interview that we do with one of our mentors or coaches to be able to give you guys, the nuggets and expertise that they've learned in a lesson that can really accelerate the process for you guys.
So I think you even left out, you guys are going to be around a great environment of of like-minded people, aspiring, coaches that from all around the world that are badasses just like you, that want to invest in themselves, that want to create, an amazing business, create more time, more freedom, create multiple revenue streams, have a bigger, brighter future for themselves and their families. So, this is an amazing mentorship program that Chris and I offer. Again, it's lifetime access, only $9.97 as an investment. If you're serious about, taking your business and your online coaching business to the next level and really scaling and building it, then this is the program for you guys. And most importantly, we are the mentors for you.
So make sure to get started today. Join us to the inside. Click the link below and get started within our online fitness coaches personal mentorship program. Can't wait to have you guys a part of the community, answer your questions, help you guys become better online fitness coaches, create more time, freedom, and income. So get started today. $9.97. Click the button below. We'll see you guys on the inside.
And take action on those 3 steps that we taught today.